Hello and welcome to this solo playthrough of Advanced Squad Leader. I'm Robin Reeve and we are playing the episode 5 of the video series, which is game turn 5 and 6, which is only a British turn, of AP31 First Cristot. Yes, I decided just to group the three last gamer turns because yeah, it will be short and anyway we'll quite quickly know what's going to happen. The big problem here is that the only way to reach the hill here and to do something which is really okay, I will have for 2 turns to make the British run. Okay, infantry, so the tank is actually stuck there. So those guys here, what can they do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they never will reach the hill, so they perhaps try to lend a hand here, but anyway, it's hardly possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and after 3, 6, and they're dead. They're not on the hill. Yeah, they could just clamber up the hill, so perhaps, but really, okay, let's see for the weather. Okay, I hate that because if they have to run, it's not very amusing. What could we do? Transfer just, yes. I don't say things are impossible, but they're very improbable. Yeah, the little Piat could fire here, need a 7 to hit. That's quite stupid, but what could they do else? Because we have a reception committee here. But yes, what can we do? Prep fire. Oh, those couldn't. Sorry, they couldn't conceal because of those little guys. That's a good thing. Not to forget, perhaps somebody noticed it. As you see, I often correct things a little late, but I still correct things when possible. Those bocage rules are not totally okay for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could become no, but they just need to charge like mad, and I hate that. Well, let's go for the movement phase. Who's going to move first? Of course, there's no. So, assault move. No, non-assault anyway. You cannot do anything. I'm removing that stupid wall advantage thing here. So they are running. Well, let's say. Well, yes, they won't be running, but moving normally. Now, perhaps here, have some runners here. So they double time. 3, and Zacht, of course, will lay some residual fire. So 12 minus 3. 12 minus 3 is still a normal morale check. 9 is morale check, so they break. But what an awful shot. But there was no cowering because the leader is over there. Yeah, okay. So the other guys here will be CXing. 3, they get hit with a 6 minus 2, so +1 morale check. Down they go. Well, yeah, really, this is not good news for anybody here. So they run here. 1, 6 minus 2. Oh, they are KIA, I think. Unfortunately, 6 and 2, KIA, 1 KIA. So down they go. Random, yeah, weapon, no, not destroyed. Okay, so now let's cool down and see how many They need to bring 5. Okay, so those are out. So if we can, and it's overstacked now. So, no, not yet, but anyway, they have 3, 4, 5. They cannot reach. They hardly can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still could, but it's stupid. Well, here they run. So if they fail, they're dead. They lose. It'll be quite short. So 6 minus 2 here, and 6 and 7 normal morale check for the leader. The squad's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6 minus 2. Down they go. So top to bottom. Oh, and it was an axis. Okay, the leader is dead, and the others are broken. Oh, sorry, I made. No, that was wrong. There we are. They all dead. I don't know what happened. No, what happened here? Yeah, Control F. So we have this little guy upstairs. No. Yeah. No, I shouldn't have, but anyway. There we are. Well, so this is the end of the story. It was stupid, of course, those last turn dashes. No, anyway. The Germans managed to stop the British infantry. That was the principal thing. The Dance of Death with the Panthers, of course, took a lot of time for the British. I didn't evacuate the Firefly, but of course it's out of reach. Okay, so I find it very interesting because Germans had, I think, some luck with holding some attacks, never failing, hardly failing a morale check, and having their 2 squads here and moving back some half squads. Yeah, one here, one here. They had a good defensive fighting withdrawal, so okay. Yes, but it's really frustrating for the British to have that separation, and that actually you say you think you have 6 turns to move, but if you decide to move once the tanks, the infantry doesn't advance. That shortened. So anyway, you cannot have even movement between the tanks or the infantry, otherwise they never will advance. So they're really stuck. And but the tanks also cannot be sitting ducks with 2 Panthers coming, and of course the Firefly took a risk of intensive firing and busted its main armament. But it would have been a good shot if it had shot under 10. It could have been quite nice, killing 2 Panthers, but there were a lot of gambits and bets here. But when you have the chance to knock out 2 Panthers rather than 1, you take it. But of course, with the only asset you have. And I loved that Dance of Death gun duel with the Sherman at least pulling a card out of their sleeve with that fast traverse 75, which I don't remember having used a lot, so it was really very far away in my mind to find it back. This little squad here, of course, produced a leader, but it took ages before, I think 2 or 3 turns with, or even more, self-rally were 2 or 3 before it was up. That's life. I shouldn't complain, but yes, we will send a report to the upper commanders of the unit, just to tell them that they should stop, they should learn to coordinate forces. So my aim is to record another video with the second Cristot battle, which will be where the coordination will be better. But the units will be different, actually. But it's happened at the same place with the same hill, but it's on two maps, you'll see. But that's my aim, just to cover the two battles that occurred around Cristot. And of course, near Tilly-sur-Seulles. And as said, it's a very nice place. I don't think I said that in the introduction, but slightly north of Tilly, there's a small graveyard, military graveyard. I think it's smallest in Normandy, which is called Jerusalem. So here we are, you see Jerusalem War Cemetery, and you have Tilly-sur-Seulles here and Cristot here. So it's quite close, quite close. Let's see what it says about it. There we are, Jerusalem War Cemetery. And if I'm going now, Chouin, okay. We'll speak of it. Jerusalem War Cemetery. There we are. It's a very small one, you see. And yeah. Allied offensive. Okay, Jerusalem. Tiny hamlets. Yeah. 47 burials. One of them unidentified. And one Czech grave. There we are. So it's also interesting to visit that tiny, teeny, weeny one. There we are. You see, you have some people there from the, not exactly those we were playing with, but here we have that small cemetery, which is also interesting to visit. If just to pay tribute, just to remember those guys. Not all as young as you could think, 26, 33, but there they are. There we are. So that's the strange story, the side stories of the places you can visit. Everything's quite close in Normandy. So I hope you have still spent a nice time looking at this video, and see you next time. I don't know when, but things could be faster for me than I thought. I'm quite sorry when a scenario doesn't end on the last turn, but yeah, we were stuck there, and yeah, the Germans survived and didn't break, and because they don't have absolutely top-notch leaders. They have the 9-1. There's Wilhelm here. You know, if those break, they break, and they're out, because afterwards I can skirt and even destroy them easily with no quarter even, you know. So no regrets. This was tourney level scenario and with tourney level results. So see you another time for the second Cristot. Let's hope I hold my promise. Bye bye.